Hello, guys. Welcome back. I'm thinking my Saint Michael is not any angel ever that anybody ever met. In fact, I'm completely convinced of it because do you know what his response to me today was? I'm not shitting you. God awful movies reviewed See Me Dance. And if you think I'm crude and uneducated, go listen to them. It's high school humor, if not junior high, and it's very sketchy humor that makes you think, can I even be listening to this? Am I gonna get arrested? They're always dancing at that borderline, and I don't appreciate some of their humor, but it's their fucking channel. If I'm really truly offended, I can turn it off. So I go, ooh, back here. And I listen to them do that, and I'm ironically doing a pixel painting of the Virgin Mary holding Jesus because I guess I'm a hipster now. And I'm like, okay, I'm getting the sense whoever is portraying Saint Michael is either A, this angel is nothing at all like the church that he is, and that's a possibility, or this isn't fucking Saint Michael. I don't know who he is, but a bunch of atheists reviewing a Christian movie and making questionable jokes about it, that sure as shit wouldn't be any angel ever that I met. So I don't know who the fuck did that. It wasn't Satan, because when Satan finally got mentioned, I felt this grumpy energy of, you gonna laugh at me again? I can't help I was fat in that movie. No, I started laughing because you know, if you've seen it, he's fat in that film, and I'm fat, but so I'm not body shaming Satan, but Satan's supposed to, have some swagger going on. Look kind of sexy and tempting in these films. I guess if I was drunk and at Walmart 3 a.m., I'd have went, not bad, not bad. So I'm getting out to laugh for back here. Not bad, got all of his teeth. That one's a keeper. So somebody's losing it back here. And anyhow, got his own car too. Wow, he moving up in the world. Anyhow, we go from that. And I go to look at the news, and I shit you not, we're so casual about guns in the United States. Did a piece on Michigan about there being fully armed militia that came into, one of their Capitol buildings. And I think it was a Capitol building. I'm fucking vaping on the article already, but it's like we're just so okay with it in this country that they got to kind of waltz up the news photographer and take pictures of these guys with their guns and everything and take pictures of these people. Now, they were very smart. They didn't show the Nazi flags and Confederate flags. And they're usually white power groups as well. No fucking surprise there. And the people that do the lawmaking are pointing out, they're after the Democrats. They want to hurt the Democrats. They're pointing out, well, it's actually the Republicans that are in charge of the fucking timing. They will taunt us, but they're the ones in charge of the timing on this. They have to sit there and still try to do law and still try to run stuff wearing flak jackets because in Michigan there is this crazy ass rule where people with guns can be above you, watching you and calling down and shouting at you while they're holding guns. I'm like, fuck that noise. I'm not coming to work. Somebody with a gun, fuck you, no, I'm going home. So it's just crazy the kind of world we're living in 2020. I'm like, bitch, please, I would have left. The first person to enter the fucking building with a gun, I would have fucking left. Apparently, this is a thing in Michigan. They were just wearing their bulletproof vests, the ones that had them, and they were just kind of going on, and I'm like, what the actual hell? And they show pictures of these people. You know, these men are very proud to be doing this, and they're showing their faces and everything. I think there was maybe one that had the foresight to wear a mask, and I think it was more of an intimidation thing. It wasn't a safety thing. And I'm thinking, what the fuck are we coming to, that this is a new normal where these guys, they weren't posing, but it was like they were pretty cool with having their picture taken so everybody knows who they are. I'm like, the fuck happened to this country? Did we morph back to Nazi Germany? Am I in a new timeline now? Tell me the Nazis didn't win the war. Tell me that fucking much. Because I have seen German used in some of these signs, and I'm like, the actual fuck? Is Hitler steadily winning the war in some kind of alternate timeline and we're just fusing timelines? Because this shit's starting to worry me. We're seeing swastikas and more German pop up. I'm like, you know this is America, right? We kicked their ass. They're the fucking bad guys. We're supposed to fundamentally understand as Americans. They're the bad guys. They're nobody to look up to. There goes my channel, but it had to be said. So we're doing a lot better. Loki and I were laughing. We were thinking of ordering a pizza, and I said, no, every time I order a pizza, it's too much money. It starts off as like a $12 pizza. It ends up being 25 because you got to get the breadsticks, right? And you got to get something to drink. Let's admit it. You got to get all this shit. You need it. You need like a pizza and some breadsticks. And it ends up they have like $25, $35 meals. And you already just spent like grocery money just on pizza and that. I mean, I don't know. I could treat myself someday. We were talking about doing it for Beltane because I ain't got shit planned. I said, I don't even know if I can go out my fucking yard. I said, everybody else goes out, but I would be the person to get narked on. So I'm like, I don't know. But we're doing a lot better. I just fucking needed to catch up on my sleep because, like everybody else, I haven't slept for like a fucking month. I mean, at least like a fucking month. I go to bed at around 12. I don't get to sleep. I know I don't get to sleep till like 4 or something, so I don't know why the fuck I go up at 12, but I do. And I sleep for like an hour, I'm up, an hour, I'm up, and then I'm up at like 7 or 8. And if I'm lucky, I go back to bed and I sleep a little bit till like 9, and then I'm fucking up, and I'm like, that's too goddamn late because the way this channel runs, everybody comments more towards evening, so I don't have to be up in the fucking morning, but what you gonna do? It's 2020. I just can't wait till this all blows over. But I hope you guys are having a good one. We're doing better. It's just I think lack of sleep is starting to fucking catch up with all of us. I'm not at hallucinating shit stage yet, and I got some sleep, so hopefully I've reset the clock on that. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.